The Hope of My Heart by John McCrae, 1872 to 1918. Delicta juventutis et ignorantius ejus, quoesumus ne memineris, Domine. I left to earth a little maiden fair, with locks of gold and eyes that shamed the light. I prayed that God might have her in his care and sight. Earth's love was false, her voice a siren song. Sweet Mother Earth was but a lying name. The path she showed was but the path of wrong and shame. Cast her not out, I cry, God's kind words come. Her future is with me, as was her past. It shall be my good will to bring her home at last. Okay, so let's see. This poem is by John McCrae. John McCrae was a Canadian. I think he was born west of Ontario. He was a doctor, a poet, and I think he was a soldier as well. He fought in the Second Boer War, and sadly he was killed in the First World War. So what's this poem about? Well, let's start by translating this little bit of Latin here. It says, what it's trying to say is, don't punish us for the bad things that we do, for our ignorance of youth. We beg you to forget about, to not punish us for the stupidities and the offences that we commit when we're young, God. Please forgive us our early mistakes as we learn. And this is about the death of a young lady, a young girl. We don't know who it is. I'd like to say it was his daughter, but I don't think he ever had a daughter. So this is clearly somebody young that he loved, he was perhaps in love with. I left to earth a maiden fair, with locks of gold and eyes that shamed the light. So this girl, she had golden hair, and she had beautiful bright eyes that shamed the light, that made the light look dark, or made light seem without illumination. I prayed that God might have her in his care and sight, and he's praying to God to look after her. He feels that he needs to leave her in God's care. Earth's love was false, her voice a siren song. Sweet Mother Earth was but a lying name. The path she showed was but the path of wrong and shame. So Earth has shown this girl false love. Earth has tricked this girl. Earth's voice is a siren song. A siren song. The sirens are calling sailors onto the rocks. So I think Earth is tempting this girl to do things that she shouldn't do. She shouldn't have done. Sweet Mother Earth was but a lying name. So Earth is a liar. Earth is not as it claimed. It's not sweet. It's not acting like a mother. The path she, Earth, showed was but the path of wrong, the path of shame. So Earth has tricked this person, has sent this person to the wrong way, has tricked them, has been false, and is pointing her to, or tempting her with earthly pleasures. Cast her not out, I cry. So now the speaker is talking to God, and he's saying, please God, don't cast her out for being young, for being callow, for lacking experience. Don't cast her out. Please accept her. Please look after her. God's kind words come, and God replies. Normally God doesn't reply if you're praying like that. Her future is with me as was her past. So and God is saying, yes, I will look after her. She will come back to me. Everything comes from God and goes back to God. Everything comes full circle. It shall be my good will to bring her home at last. And I am happy to take her to heaven. I am happy to look after her. I'm happy to look after her in heaven. And clearly he's separated from her, and he's begging God to look after her after death. So, The Hope of My Heart by John McCrae.